What's up everyone, and welcome to today's video geared towards helping out newcomers and just giving them overall tips and tricks on how to get better. Before anything starts, if you're new here to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I post weekly and it's all to help, my viewers, my followers, as well as just to have a little bit of fun. So make sure to consider subscribing, and if you want to be notified every time I upload, make sure to hit the bell icon next to it. Alright, first and foremost, jumping into things, I think the number one thing that newcomers really need to get used to is all the various maps that they have in Rainbow Six Siege. And overall, this would be called map awareness. And you've probably heard about it before. It's very important to the game of Rainbow Six Siege. And the number one thing I can really tell you guys is you just gotta play the game. The best way for newcomers is probably, just through the newcomer playlist that Rainbow Six Siege already introduces. So not only are you going to be going up against lower level people, I believe it's rank 50 and below, can only play in the newcomer playlist. And that's pretty great. And not only that, but the newcomers playlist only allows for 3 maps to rotate through. So you'll get to know those 3 maps really well. And that's going to be great for when you switch over to things like quick match now or ranked, because you'll be really good at those 3 maps hopefully. But again, also don't be afraid to play things like quick match, so that you can get even more map awareness with even more maps, because there's a good amount of maps for you to learn. The next thing that I'd say actually goes hand in hand with map awareness, and this would be learning callouts. For me, it's as simple as saying the floor level that this person may be on and using the compass. And let me just say that for those of you who don't know that there's a compass in Rainbow Six Siege, please get to know it. It's a really helpful feature, and it can improve your callout games, ahead of, what they might have not been without that compass there. Along with that though, there is definitely more advanced callouts, and if you can learn that, make sure to learn those, because it'll help even more than what I just mentioned before about just using the compass. Alright, coming in next at number 3, I would definitely say use cameras and drones. I know for me, mainly playing as a defender, I'd play, Doc, and I'd just camp on site, and I'd really get to learn the maps through these cameras. And when I actually ventured out into going to those spots, when I started to play a more, what's called a roaming operator on defense, using those cameras before really helped me understand the area and where to look through to see where those attacking operators would be. And vice versa, when you're on attack, make sure to drone out before you go somewhere, because it'll give you a better sense of what direction you need to go to, or what areas you need to look out for if people might be over there and whatnot. Coming up next, what I want to mention is you should really get good at one operator on defense and also one operator on attack. I would extremely recommend learning how to play several operators, but that's when you get more advanced and you can learn those roles after you've gotten good at other roles that you can play in Rainbow Six Siege. Some good people to keep in mind are people who are soft breachers for attack. So that would be people like Sledge, Buck, Ash. Those people are great starting operators because they're very basic usually and simple to use, and they also tend to have really good guns. For defense, I'd recommend anchoring, because you have more health. Anchors usually have pretty good weapons as well. Some examples of anchors would be Doc or Rook, and their abilities also help you stay alive, as well as your teammates. So those are definitely some operators to keep in mind. Also, a little shameless self-promo, if you do want to learn how to play certain operators, I also make videos on how to do so. So you can go ahead and check out a playlist. I'll try and have it in the info card right now. So if you ever do want to learn those operators, either subscribe or go ahead and check out the playlists I've made on how to play certain operators. Alright, and lastly, I just wanted to talk about watching other players play, whether this be in kill cams. So say you don't know how someone killed you, watch the kill cam, figure out how they did it, and now you know how to hopefully counter it, and you can use that same angle that they did. And next, maybe watch your teammates or friends, maybe they do some awesome stuff, and you can learn something from them. Or lastly, maybe there's videos. whether it be people like me or Coconut Bra or Marley or even professionals. I'd highly recommend watching professionals if you're definitely serious about getting into a higher level of playing. I know right now, literally right now, by the day that I'm uploading this, there's probably Pro League matches going on. And if not, maybe you're watching this some other time, or maybe it's not happening right now. You can always watch the recaps or highlights of those matches and really understand, what's going through these very good players, heads, and just see what they do. Alright, well, that is it for today's video. For all you newcomers, I wish you guys the best of luck. I just want to say personally, thank you for watching this video. It would really mean a lot to me if you guys subscribe and whatnot. Again, I upload weekly. It's all for you guys and a little bit for myself because I really like making these videos. And yeah, have a great rest of your time, and yeah, good luck. Deuces.